Alright, so this is the illusion, the counterfeit money or the bill change illusion. You need any regular dollar bill, a pre-cut white paper, and obviously you need thumb tips, which my recommendations for you is always try to buy at least 4 or 5 so you can see which one is going to fit better the color of your skin. So in this case I'm going to use this one. For this one, you know, I use a clear tape inside the thumb tip because when the paper, you know, you need to try to pull it out. It's gonna sometimes get a stick. It depends the material of the thumb tip. So every time I try to pull it out, sometimes it gets sticky. So the clear tape helps me to easily slide the paper outside the thumb tip. So this is the setup. You need to fold the paper in the next sequence, because I'm going to use my thumb tip in my right thumb, like so. I'm going to fold the left half up front, then the bottom half up front, and then the left hand up front again, and then the bottom half up front, just like so. And then I'm going to slide it right inside the thumb tip. So just leave it, don't put it all the way inside, you don't have to, just halfway there, and that's it. That's how you're supposed to start the routine. The same thing with this dollar bill. As you're already watching the routine, you can use this easy principle for any routine you feel more comfortable. And you know, one thing I'm gonna recommend everybody to do is to fold the dollar bill before you even start the performance, so you can have already pre-made the crisp, all the crisp foldings. So it's gonna be pretty easy for you to start the routine. And this is what I do. When you show your empty hands, you don't show the hand like that. The thumb tip, it should be pointing towards the spectator. You don't show the hand wide open. Okay, just the tip, and it's gonna be just for a few seconds. Actually, just show it like that. That's it. And I try to fold it like that, because if it's like if the bill is halfway there, it's gonna take me longer to reach all the way here. So always fold it, so it creates a little bit more of resistance on the bill, so it doesn't fall too much, just like so. Okay, so when you already have the pre-made folds of the bill, and then fold the same way you already pre-fold the paper, and the left half up front, the bottom half up front, the left half again up front. But at this time, when I do the third folding, I'm gonna pull the thumb tip, leaving the paper, you know, right behind it. So I unfold the paper, and then I fold both the paper and the dollar bill, and then when I unfold, I only unfold the paper while I still having the thumb tip in my hand. Now your hand is gonna stay like so closed. You better leave this hand closed, so this hand doesn't look suspicious. Don't open and do more movements with this hand than this. Then unfold it, the paper, and when you unfold it, you slide the dollar bill inside. At the same time, you reach your hand to unfold the paper. Okay, you can push a little bit more, and then unfold it both sides. Now show you your empty hands. Don't approach them too much to the middle because people will believe you have it in the back, and you are holding it between fingers. Try to keep the hands at the ends of the paper or the dollar bill, and show it like so, like that. When you flip the dollar bill, in this case, what I do is when I remove the paper, I hide the thumb tip behind my fingers. I flip the dollar bill, and then when my hand is right behind the paper or the dollar bill, I open the hand again, so I can keep hiding it right behind the paper or the dollar bill. Flip it again, hide the thumb, and open your hand right behind the dollar bill again. So that's the exercise. Is good to practice before you even perform this illusion. So as you're already watching the routine, you can do anything about it, and then fold it again halfway, fold it again, then the thumb, take it out, unfold the bill, and then fold the bill in the paper, and then you can show your hand the thumb just quickly, just as an excuse. You are unfolding the paper, the bill, and then you slide it inside. At the same time, you're gonna open the bill, and that's it. You can actually perform it with light from the back of the dollar bill, so they can see what is going on behind the dollar bill. So it's gonna be sort of more light source coming from the back, so they can see a little bit more what is going on. But make sure that the thumb tip you're gonna pull it into your hand so it doesn't look too long. You need to get used to it, so when you perform it, you don't have to be too much concentrated in those few details. Okay, so when you finish, like as you can see, I have a thumb tip. You show your hand a tip, just like that, pretty quickly. See, they don't notice too much because it's a pretty much natural position, just like that. I mean. And when you handle the dollar bill back to them, give it to them with a hand. You have the thumb tip. You can handle it, and when you give it to them, you can roll. Just keep the hand in a natural resting. Don't expose too much the thumb tip. Just like that. Roll the sleeve, and when you roll the sleeve with the thumb tip, you can just leave it inside the arm. It's going to be hidden over there. So it's going to be pretty clean and finished routine.